cover yourself in suntan lotion and crack open a Coors Light. It's the Extended Play Podcast with Ian Tank.
It's the Extended Play Podcast with Ian Tank. We are a music discussion podcast without the hipster snobbery. And we are back with another edition of
My Five. I fucked it up.
Yeah,
all right, do it again. You first.
My Five. Wait for it.
I had the drops turned down. Oh, well. All right.
Today we're going to talk about, I'll explain what My Five is in a second, but we're going to talk about our favorite summer songs.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why you're slathered in lotion
and drinking
Coors Light or better.
Yeah. Poor decision. You may have heat stroke. We're going to talk about our favorite summer songs. We call it My Five because each of us, that would be myself, E, and my co-host Tank, we list our top five favorite whatever the topic happens to be. The last one we did were my five favorite band logos, I think, which you can find over on YouTube. We've done a whole bunch of them. My favorite country songs, favorite MCs, all stuff like that. So today is summer songs in honor of the approaching summer season here in Michigan.
And our approaching summer break.
Yes, that's right.
This is your last audio podcast before we go barbecue.
Right, but let's put a big asterisk on that. So a programming note.
Yes.
So we've been doing both audio and video shows every week. What we're going to do during our little break while we take some time off for the summer is that we are going to take our video shows, remaster them for audio, basically, and then post those here live in this audio in your normal pod feed.
Yeah, and not just saying remastered, folks. We actually remaster them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, there's work done on them.
That's right.
I slave over a hot stove.
That's right. So while we still highly encourage you to go over YouTube and follow us, like and subscribe, all that stuff over there. If you haven't done that already and you haven't been double dipping, so to speak, this summer you will get those episodes in audio format. So you'll miss our, lovely visages, but it's summer.
Also, shout out to the visually impaired extended family.
Yes.
This is your moment.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Huge demo we have there.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay. So with no further ado, we're going to get into our 10 favorite total, but our 5 favorite summer songs. We haven't discussed who's going to go first. Doesn't matter to me.
Nor I.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I'll kick it off. And it's funny. So it's a song that the way I remember it and the version that I have in my library is not what I could find on Spotify.
Oh, that's funny.
So it's not the exact same version, but whatever, close enough.
Yeah.
It is a song called Barbra Streisand by Duck Sauce.
Barbra Streisand.
You heard this before this, right?
Never.
Never?
Not once.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? I mean, it's fun.
All right. It's a little context here. So obviously that's a fun summer song. It's goofy.
Yes,
right?
it's goofy.
It's just, the epitome of a dumb party song.
Yeah.
But I mean, I liked it when I first heard it, but I had the fortune and or misfortune of experiencing its popularity twice.
Oh.
Because at the time it came out, I was over in Europe.
Oh, okay.
And it was a thing there one summer.
Okay.
And then I'm home. And then the next summer it was a thing here. It's like, all right, well, here we go again. So yeah, not rocket science, not Shakespeare, but just a fun, goofy song.
And they played it like specifically in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, you wouldn't crack that thing open in December.
It'd be weird.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so it's a low-key banger.
Yeah. What about the last minute and a half of the song where they're just talking?
Which was not part of, again, the version that I had was much more repetitive, if that's possible. Because the version currently on Spotify that's available, there's like some talking at the beginning, and then the last minute and a half is like an auto-tuned weird, but it's actually pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
I'm going to help you become proficient in Excel.
I'm a fucking do your taxes.
Yeah, I'm going to help you with your IBS. So it's funny, but no, that was new to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. The first song that immediately occurred to me when Tank came up with the topic for summer songs was the Mango Song by Fish.
Until he runs out of supplies. Your hands and feet are mangoes. You're gonna be a genius anyway. Your hands and feet are mangoes. You're gonna be a genius anyway.
So I picked this song. I could have picked almost any Fish song. For whatever reason, Fish are a summer band to me. I listen to them 10 times as much in the summer.
I can see that. Is there anything about this one in particular, or do you just have to pick from?
It is this song in particular. One, this is ridiculous. It's called the Mango Song, and I visually picture, like, the chorus is, your hands and feet are mangoes. You're going to be a genius anyway. The entire song is nonsensical, even for Fish.
Wow.
It's, right. I mean, it's just nonsense. They mention squeeze cheese and all sorts of weird ass shit. But I literally picture mangoes, and that I picture fresh fruit, and I picture tropics, and I picture summer weather. So that is a weird connection I make. I think I must have heard this song for the first time in the summer. That could also be it. And I wonder how many of these songs I chose because I heard it for the first time in the summer.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. But I think it's a really pretty song. It's fun, breezy, light-hearted, like kind of. I mean, it's Fish. I mean, it's exactly what Fish is. Harmonies throughout, which I think is kind of fun. Not that it has anything to do with summer, but I think it's really pretty. They don't always do that. I think that's pretty rare to have 3 or 4 part harmonies through the entire song, verses and choruses. And there's like a fun piano solo in the middle.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, which I really like.
Yeah.
So, again, I could have picked many, many Fish songs. Maybe I think festival, Fish head type people. Yeah.
So are they called Fish heads?
Probably not.
Oh, they should be.
They should, but they probably don't like it because of deadheads, is my guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Roly-poly fish heads.
Oh, there's that.
Yeah.
Oh man, what was that?
That was that Fish heads.
Oh, was that a real song?
No, that was like a children's thing.
Children's thing, like
television
Sesame Street,
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know. Freaks me out though.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't like Fish.
I know you don't.
But I tried. I listened to these songs and I'm like, nope. It's still not.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Something
something.
you're not offending me.
Yeah, something doesn't click. I don't know what it is.
Well, that song would not click. It's a silly, silly song.
Yeah, that's true. All right, moving on to my number 4 is a song from Local Heroes Domestic Problems.
Yeah.
Named Play.
Tonight we're gonna play anticipation builds in when I hear that sound. Come on, everybody, gotta get up before you get down. I said, now, we wanna play. Yeah, we wanna play. I said, now, we wanna play. Yeah, we wanna play.
Great choice.
Thank you. Yeah, and you're welcome, Domestic Problems, for the extended play bump.
Have we ever even talked about domestic problems?
I feel like they came up once, but
shout out to Andy and the guys from
Yeah.
Domestic Problems. We are, I would say essentially super fans in a way.
pretty fucking close, right?
Right.
The super fan is that lady who is always front and center.
I think she runs their Facebook account and stuff.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Shout out to you if you're picking this up.
Super fan / employee, whatever.
Right.
No, but obviously there's a ton of nostalgia there for us with DP, Domestic Problems, and their, I guess, commercial prominence or peak, if you want to call it that, of late 90s.
Yeah. So band from Grand Rapids.
Yes.
Who played in East Lansing where we went to college all the time. And we went, we've seen them a couple dozen times, probably a lot.
Yeah, of all the bar bands that kind of cycled through the scene, it was the one that we marked our calendars.
And just a fantastically fun live show.
Yep.
So engaging, such great banter. Everyone was having a blast on stage and in the audience. And super catchy, great, fun songs.
But really good fucking songs.
Absolutely.
And extremely well produced, given how relatively unknown they were.
Sure, yeah.
So, for this particular one, it not only, the cheery kind of sound of it, but it probably also doesn't hurt that the album cover like this is a title track for the album. The album cover is like a sandbox.
Yeah.
Right.
Which did you not choose Summer in the Sandbox to not be obvious?
No, it probably would have been a better choice.
I mean, another one of their most popular songs.
Yeah.
One crowd favorite. Okay.
I don't know why I didn't choose
Plays
it.
great.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Summer in the Sandbox would be maybe even better.
Okay.
Because it's right there.
Yeah.
What's funny is I thought about opening the show with, I was going through like, okay, what are the, and I thought, oh, it'd be funny if I just said, drums, please.
Ooh, that would have been a good one.
Yes. But then I'm like, why did I not pick Summertime because that's a really big fucking summer song.
It's a really big summer
Yeah.
song. And you didn't pick Summer Song either.
No, but I already did for
You
something
already
else.
did
I
that
think.
for something
Yeah.
else. Okay.
Plus,
Satriani.
that's too literal. Right.
Yeah. So maybe that's it. Summer in the Sandbox is too literal. You just wrote it off.
It's too
I'm going
much.
to give you credit.
It's trying too hard.
Right.
But we big and domestic problems still, they're grown men, families, jobs, whatever. But still, a few times a year, they manage to get out of the house, play a show somewhere in Michigan or nearby.
Absolutely.
And I remember being so pumped for them. I don't know when the fuck this was. I'm going to pull 2002 out of my ass.
Okay, sure.
But which hurts, by the way, because that is a lot to pull out of your ass.
Trust me, dude. Just getting George Bush
dude.
out of there is rough.
Yeah, I mean, if you got to pull something, I got to start with a month, work your way up.
Right.
You know. But I was listening to, I don't know, sports talk radio or something, but it was like was it Miller Lite? But it was a national beer. And they used this song.
Did
in the
they
radio
really
ad.
in the
Yes.
ad campaign? That's
Yes.
awesome.
So I was like, oh fuck, they're finally because there was zero reason why they weren't nationally.
I agree. Because people made a lot of bare naked ladies comparisons. I think just because of the humorous side to it.
Yeah, but
they weren't anything.
It was
like
music
that.
first and humor second.
Absolutely.
Whereas Bare Naked Ladies, I think, is the other way around.
Absolutely, because they were like comedians beforehand.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
In quotes.
yeah, no comment on that. But yeah, so love domestic problems, and that's definitely that. And of course, Summer in the Sandbox.
Yeah, Ernie's Tragic Love Triangle. There's so many good ones. Untitled. James Francis is a killer.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Awesome. Great choice.
Thank you.
My next choice for some of my favorite summer songs is Eyes Be Closed by Washed Out.
Eyes without a face.
Does this song make you think of that or just the title?
The song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
About the human race. Eyes without a face.
We've never talked about Billy Idol in the show. That's a first.
No, there's no reason
There's
to.
really no reason to. That's a good point. This song, to your point, sounds like an 80s or 90s song.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I'm glad you liked it. This whole album, I can't even remember what it's called. So again, awesome research I did there. It's Within and Without or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Checks glasses. The whole album sounds like this, and it's very nostalgic, kind of vapor wave or whatever you want to call that vibe, where it's got the drum sound of the 80s and 90s, all that kind of stuff. So I had no idea what the lyrics were until I was doing research why I put this song on here, and they're actually pretty good. I was surprised. I can never understand what he's saying, and it's just one dude. Washed Out is one dude.
Okay. Yeah. Of course it is.
That's all I choose. It seems to be. But it seems to be a song about death.
Really?
Which it's a pretty happy sounding, chill song.
Yeah, I guess, but that's his thing.
Yeah.
So
Do you
even
like
if you change the subject matter,
Yeah. Feel the wave form now, ride the foam, see the world clearly now, rising up, you float outside yourself. So there's like some ocean water type things, which probably makes me also think of summertime.
Okay.
Right. But yeah, I think it might be about dying. Anyway, cool sounding synths. I normally don't like this style of music, but I like this particular artist.
no, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And you saying that made me wonder what his Wikipedia page lists as genres.
I love
It's
to
not a
hear it.
playlist challenge, but
No, let's hear it.
chill wave.
Yeah, there we go. Chill wave. That's what I meant. Yes.
So chill wave, yes. That's synth pop,
Okay.
dream pop, and bedroom pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard all those. Okay. Those are
Okay.
actually not that weird.
All right.
Cool.
And he's 41 years old.
Oh, like St. Vincent that we just talked about recently. He's 41 years old.
Maybe they're friends. Hey, do you guys know each other?
Shoot, there was one more thing I was going to say about Washed Out. Oh, I just imagine like every time I hear this, and I've literally played this at the beach before in like a beach mix. I think of like an 80s or 90s beach montage. Like if you had slowed things down in like a Baywatch running on the beach type scene, I could see this playing in the background.
Like Miami Vice, like
yes, absolutely.
During the day before there's gonna be like a big shootout, they're contemplating.
That's right.
Yeah, sun's going down.
That's right.
Sonny puts out a cigarette and it's go time.
That's right. Pops his collar.
Right. God, what a great fucking show that was.
I need to watch it again. I wonder if it holds up.
Did I? Maybe I don't think the link of like. There's like a 10-minute video of every cameo.
They did have cameos all the time, right?
In Miami Vice.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing, including people who are current famous actors you would have never thought.
Oh, no shit.
No, I'll have to find that for you.
Yeah.
All right. So that is your number 4.
Yes.
Moving on to my number 3. It's a weird one.
And he's already played Barbra Streisand.
It's true. True. That's saying something. It is a song called On the Robert E. Lee by Neil Diamond.
Hey, look at the way she's waving her sail. It's a wondrous sight to see. People hurry on down from every town. Have a look at the Robert E. Lee. Proud and strong and made to be free. Can't go wrong on the Robert E. Lee. Got the sun in my eyes and the wind in my face, and it's good just to be alive. Gonna set out tonight for New Orleans.
Just watching Tank bob his head over here in the Extended Play Studios.
All right. So not a super popular song. It was on the Jazz Singer, so it's not like it's a deep cut on a famous album.
Okay.
This one's just the most personal one because when I think not only is it obviously it's about like a fucking like steamboat going down the river.
Right.
It's fucking banjo. Like it is very summery to feel.
It
but
is.
On top of that, it's this is. If I took the assignment totally literally, like this reminds me of my summers.
Oh, awesome.
In the early to mid 80s. Like, you know, because I think Jazz Singer is 79, 81, whatever.
80,
so,
I think I saw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, so in my, those years where you're prisoner in your parents' car listening to their music, my dad had some pretty cool cars in the early to mid 80s. And we'd just be cruising around. He'd bump in this.
It's so funny.
Yeah. It became one of my favorite songs. It's a song, kind of song a kid would like.
A kid would love this song.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
And it's like, and I mean, God, this album, I know I've talked about this before.
I know you've played another one. Another song was on the playlist.
Banger.
Yeah.
After banger after banger, dude. Like
I love your love for Neil Diamond. I think it's super cool.
But like America alone, right?
Oh,
like,
America's on that?
Fucking yeah, it is.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, America, Love on the Rocks.
Okay.
Summer Love.
Yeah.
I mean, just don't even get me started. Anyway, yeah. So it's like this one just screams summer to me, and on top of that, like a heaping dose of remembering my own childhood.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my number 3.
I think if you looked up the genre for this one, for the song itself, it might be ragtime.
Might be.
Which would be the first appearance, like the oldest style of music to make an appearance so far on this show. Awesome. My next choice is Some Sunsick Day by Morgan Delt. This is kind of a cheat for me in that this song appeared on multiple Spotify summer playlists one year when I was looking for them. I think I was on Beaver Island in the summer, which is my family goes there every year. And we're sitting on the beach and I had like a little portable speaker and I'm like, I don't want to think too much about it, which is normally not my thing, as I've been on record. Like I don't normally let anybody choose any individual, So I played one summer playlist. I liked it. Okay. This song appeared. It's got that really catchy, whatever that is. I think it's a synth sound. And then it appeared on another one after I stopped liking the playlist I was listening to, changed it to another summer playlist. It was on that one as well. So I'm like, okay, I dig this song. I don't know anything about the artist. I never looked at the lyrics. I just play it in the summertime. So then for this, I did a little bit of research. Morgan Dell, this is from 2016.
Okay.
So I think I was listening to it when it was new. I think I've been listening to it for a while. I've never listened to any other song that they do, or he does. I think it's just one dude. But I really like the dreamy vocals, right? It's very, again, this is more like that chill wave. No, it's more like, I wrote down psych. I know Tank's going to do the.
Yep. It's time for Wikipedia again.
He understands the assignment.
Yep. By the way, his fans should call themselves deltoids.
I love it. It'd be funny if they're also all got jacked, like
Right. They're all roided out.
right. Which the music, I mean, listen to the song, people. It does not lend itself to thinking working out in a gym. Anyway, there's like a psych element to it, kind of spaciness, and I've gone on record in the past, like when I read album reviews and I'm considering whether or not I want to listen to it, the second it says psych rock or psychedelic, I immediately go, no thanks. Pass. But I like this one, and it is psychedelic. It's a strange song, but really pretty, dreamy, summer-ish.
He does not have a Wikipedia page.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's only makes it under the list of sub pop artists.
Oh, he's on Sub Pop. Okay, I mean, that's something.
Got that going for him.
Yeah. But then I read the lyrics again, doing the homework right before we recorded. The start of the song goes, "After the blast levels our town, we can relax and watch it come down."
Oh,
so it's about like the end of the world, but less about the end of the world, more like you and me. We can go away and get away from everything. It'll be just us,
except the radiation.
except the radiation. I guess it depends how big the bomb is.
It's true. Right. It's a tactical nuke.
Right.
It's a hydrogen.
Right. That was not brought up in the lyrics.
No,
you can get that specific.
It's implied.
Anyway, great summer song. Check it out if you're into that sort of thing.
I like that one too. So I'm making now a playlist in Spotify of the artists that I need to go back and.
Oh, good idea.
Right? So I did that with a few of yours.
Okay, cool.
So I will probably have more opinions on Morgan Delt. Maybe I'll write his Wikipedia page.
Maybe you will be the first deltoid.
That's true. I still got to let him know about that. All right. Now for number 2 for me is what I believe to be almost the quintessential summer song that I know he hates.
Yes.
It's Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. I don't know how someone could not like that song. It's so happy.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
All right,
kind of
all right, goth guy.
I'm kind of a sad sack of an individual.
Yeah, sitting over here look like Robert Smith.
I got all gothed out just for this show.
Yeah. So I would wager that if you Family Feud style went out and asked 100 people between the ages of 40 and 50 what a summer song is, I bet this is the number one answer.
I mean, I was thinking. Yes, I agree, and I was also thinking, play the drum hit for 1 second, the opening drum intro.
Yeah.
For anybody our age, and they immediately could identify the song.
Yeah.
It's that recognizable.
And that, really a one-hit wonder, right?
Yes. I can't recall anything.
The gap between the notoriety of one song and it's pretty big because it's a song everyone knows, and then there's nothing else.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's not a lot to say. Everyone who is listening to this now has heard it. It's a fun song. It's like exactly the kind of summer song you would play at a party to not offend anyone and have everyone be like, "Oh, this is fun."
Right.
Go get a White Claw.
This episode brought to you by Coors Light and White Claw.
Yeah.
White Claw. It's fine. Thank you. It's my first ad read.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah. White Claw. You'll get drunk eventually.
White Claw. You'll probably get in a fist fight later.
White Claw. A lot of people have herpes.
White Claw. You're on a boat. I could do this all day.
White Claw. She was in a sorority.
White Claw. Why don't they make koozies this size?
Koozie would be a good vagina euphemism. Oh man, got all up in her koozie. Hey, you started this.
I take no responsibility.
White Claw, shove it up your koozie. All right, that's enough of that. Let's
so good.
Let's get to easy number 2.
All right. So perfect lead in actually in the order I read this, Katrina and the Waves, is my next choice, which I'll explain in a second, is Had to Hear by Real Estate. So this song and this whole album, I don't know, this is like the 3rd or 4th Real Estate album. This was the first time I'd ever I thought their band name was stupid and I didn't listen to them.
So just to be clear, no correlation to Sunny Day Real Estate.
No, good point.
Because there's someone in their band looks like Nate Mendel, like the Foo
Fighters who was in Sunny Day Real
right.
Estate. Yeah.
So I had to spend 5 minutes making sure it was not the same.
Okay.
Because bands had like Jefferson Starship to Starship.
Yeah, sure.
Right? I thought maybe that's what it was.
They could have just dropped Sunny Day. That would make sense.
Yeah.
No, totally different band. This is exactly what they sound like, and the whole album sounds like this, and subsequent albums have sounded like this. It's this breezy 60s, 70s folk rock type thing, but always up-tempo and kind of sunshiny. It just, again, sounds like summer to me. It's a good Windows. I think there's references to him driving and him like having like stopping on the side of the road. Like I had to hear you just to feel near you, like stopping and calling this person that he's in love with or whatever. So the reason there's a connection to Katrina and the Waves is that this is an album I put on almost exclusively in the background. I'm not paying a lot of attention to it in the summer. And I don't know if you remember High Fidelity, the movie High Fidelity. Yeah. There's that line in it. And this comes up on social media every so often because, I run the extended play social media accounts. So I get fed music related memes and stuff like that. And this has come up multiple times since we started the podcast, is the bit from High Fidelity where John Cusack, and I don't know the other actor, the other guy one of the 3 people who runs the record store, are in there and they're listening to this super low key music and they're kind of looking through tapes. And Jack Black walks in and he's listening to the music and there's no dialogue. And he looks at them and he goes, "What the fuck is this?" and the other clerk that's not John Cusack, like, "It's the new Bell and Sebastian, whatever." And he's like, and he goes off on it. He's like, "This is total bullshit. We're not listening to this stuff." And he puts in Katrina and the Waves and then does this whole dance number in a very Jack Black style where he's like miming sex moves and stuff. It's pretty hysterical.
Yeah.
I mean, it's perfect characterization for him.
Yep.
But John Cusack has a line in that where he says, Jack Black calls it sad bastard music. It's like, "I don't want to listen to sad bastard music." And John Cusack's reply is, I don't want to listen to sad bastard music, Barry. I just want to listen to something I can ignore." And that has always stuck with me. There's a certain kind of music that I like just to have on so I can mostly ignore it. Yeah. And this is that kind of music.
Oh, perfect.
So, So in this scenario, I am John Cusack. Tank is Jack Black,
which
I'm winning.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And then finally, my number 1 summer song, where I did allow myself to be a little on the nose with the name of the song.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's summer, happy, good times, thinking back, whatever. The reason why I thought this was number 1 is that in addition to being, quintessential summer song, it's right there in the title. Everyone remembers the video.
Yeah, I think I
like
remember
black and white, like the clip of like the 2 like shirtless guys playing volleyball.
Yes,
like black. It's like I guarantee everyone had that image right now in their head. But in addition to all its summer accolades, like it's a good, well-written song. And I didn't really take it seriously until a couple months ago when someone did a Reddit thread about like, what are the perfect pop songs?
Okay.
And of course, there's a lot of different answers, a
Sure.
lot that, you would not be surprised by, but this came up a couple times, and it's like, there's just this really beautifully simple, wistful mourning of what has passed in life.
Oh, okay.
And that, it's a metaphor for, it's the summer is passing. So are the different phases of your life and,
Okay.
and the things you left behind.
Okay.
So if you give it the benefit of the doubt that it has some depth to it, it becomes a much better song.
Okay.
So,
All right.
so I like re-listened to it. I'm like, okay, if I look at it from that lens, it isn't just a throwaway pop song.
Okay. I can see that.
But, well written, well produced, iconic, right? That opening 3 seconds.
Yeah. Again, the drum, the little clicks, what are they called? The rim shot or whatever that is. Yeah. That's totally memorable. I always think about the Deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. I don't know why that line comes back to me all the time.
Right. And in Genius, that was a real thing that happened.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah, he was like,
You didn't just write it for the song.
exactly. And then who redid this?
I'm looking at it right
Is
now.
it Alien Ant Farm?
Close. The Ataris.
Okay, because they changed it to a black flag sticker.
Yeah, which is pretty killer.
It is. So they updated it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, the note that I made here is that it compares the passing of seasons of the year to passings of seasons of a life in tinged with regret
Cool.
of things getting, left behind.
Which seems like something you would do in the kind of the summertime.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Sun's going down,
I wonder how many of these songs were released in the summer. Or were written in the summer. We should have done more research.
Yeah, come on. We only have so
The
much
Extended Play podcast. We should have done more research.
time. Right. Brought to you by Arby's.
And White Claw.
Yeah. White Claw. All right. I'm like another koozie joke.
Wash down your beef.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
Nailed it.
I don't know why I'm expecting. It was released on October 26th,
Oh, so not summer at all.
1984. God damn, 1984 was a good year.
It was a great year in
Holy
music.
shit. Look, I will wager this. Now, granted, heavily influenced by being in the Detroit area.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Tigers.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're going to do this.
Okay.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Next, dead fucking serious.
Okay.
Next concert we go to,
Yeah.
we're going to wear the t-shirts, which we should do
Extended
anyway.
Play t-shirts. Yeah.
And we're going to ask as many people as we can, what is your favorite year of the 80s?
Oh, that'd be fun.
It's a fun, simple question.
And you think it's going to be 84.
It's a simple question.
What is that? If the moon was made.
Jeez, would you eat it? 80. I bet 1984 is everyone's favorite 80s
Yeah,
year.
you're right. In the Detroit area, they'll probably say 84.
84, but I bet even it's just so much fucking like Prince and Madonna and the movies that it just,
Van Halen.
oh my God, what a fucking year.
Oh my God. That would make for great
Impenetrable,
conversations, but I like it. That would make for great conversations at a concert with a bunch of drunk people at Pine Knob.
Yes.
Like they would, you get a lot of stories about, man, in 87, I was so coked out.
Right.
I lost all of 1987.
87 seems like a shit year to me.
Does it?
I don't know why.
Oh, I don't know.
So, I mean, okay, so just music albums 1984.
Yeah.
I just Googled it. So Purple Rain,
Yeah.
1984.
Classic. Yeah.
Born in the USA.
Wow.
Ride the Lightning, surprised that's on the list.
Jesus.
Just considering.
Yeah.
Ocean Rain, Echo and the Bunnymen. Zen Arcade, Husker Du. Diamond Life, Sade. Private Dancer. The Unforgettable Fire.
Oh, wow.
The Smiths. Like a Virgin. Reckoning. Footloose soundtrack.
Jesus.
Dude.
There's a lot going on. There's a broad range of shit you just mentioned.
Stop Making Sense.
Holy cow.
Love It First Sting, Scorpions.
Oh, man.
I mean, Agent Provocateur from Foreigner, and there's some fucking bangers on that album. Suddenly, Billy Ocean, Emergency, Cool in the Gang. Slide It In from Whitesnake.
That could have been any album.
I mean,
I thought every album of theirs was called Slide It In.
seriously, might as well have been. Yeah, what a great fucking year. And just for my own nostalgia, I'm going to look at top movies. I bet Footloose was number one.
Oh, you would think so.
Yeah, that was my first.
Or Purple Rain.
That's true. My first album was the Footloose soundtrack.
Oh, awesome.
On tape, and I lost it.
Oh.
And no, there's a happy ending.
Oh.
I was at the mall. I think I got it at Music Land.
Okay.
And lost it. Got out to the car, realized it. We went back, and they had it at the makeup counter at Hudson's.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
They kept it for you.
Yeah.
Were you getting some concealer at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, it's some foundation. I don't want to look like a slut, Number one, look at this.
I mean,
Ghostbusters, Beverly Hills Cop,
Jesus.
Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom.
Wow.
Gremlins.
Wow.
The Karate Kid.
Jesus.
Police Academy, Footloose, Star Trek 3, Romancing the Stone, Purple Rain.
Wow.
Look, those albums and those movies. I'm sorry. You find me a better year in pop culture, I will wait.
That's great.
Yeah.
Nice. And we were
8
years old. Get it? But surprisingly, I remember so much of that. Maybe that's because when you're really first making memories, when you get to be 6, 7, 8 years old, like stuff you really remember.
But what do you remember from 83 or 85? Jack shit, right?
Terrible years.
Exactly.
Fucking toss them out.
Right.
That's great stuff.
Yeah.
Well, speaking about a walk down memory lane, my final choice is Ride the Wind by Poison.
Rebels born without a care. Only to fly where eagles care. And at night she whispers, ride the wind, never coming back until I touch the midnight sun. Ride the wind, never coming back until I touch the midnight sun.
I was jealous. I didn't think of this.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot I need to say about this song, at least to my co-host, but for everybody out there, the reason why it reminds me of summer is because for a long time, Tank and I and a group of our friends, a large group of our friends, would make sure to go see Poison every summer at Pine Knob in Clarkston, Michigan. And they put on a killer fucking show. Like somebody, did you send that to me the other day? So there's all the memes going around about what a piece of shit Vince Neil is and how bad he is live. I guess this probably came up in my social media feed too. They show Bret Michaels performing now. He's fucking awesome now.
Yeah, of course he is.
Right? He's in his 60s and he's just still out there killing it. Big ass grin on his face, loving every minute of being able to do what he gets to do, singing these 30, 40, 35-year-old songs. He doesn't give a shit. He'll play those songs forever and loves every bit of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that just... I don't know. They're so endearing in that way. As much of kind of like a scuzzball he is with all the Rock of Love and all that shit, But yeah, we would go to see them in the summer, and they would kill it, and we would sing every word to every fucking song, and just have a blast at these shows. Some people get dressed up and wearing like the Bret Michaels style cowboy hats and everything. So shout out to all our friends if you're listening. And the song's just up tempo. It's kind of a cheesy song about riding on motorcycles.
Well, right, but even then, Ride the Wind was the highlight of the show.
Yeah.
No, that's not debatable.
You and our boy Z, and shout out to our boy Z. This was your favorite.
But there was a palpable tension waiting for Ride the Wind.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
All right. It's not my favorite Poison song.
Oh, well, I mean, no one's perfect. Right. But I don't know, I mean, I don't know if we have time. Well, of course we have time, but it might be a good time to share my Poison concert story. Yeah,
right. And if you are employed by whoever runs Pine Knob Music Venue or whatever it's called, please, turn your radio dial.
We'll save it. We'll save it for another day.
Okay. All right.
We'll do the whole thing with concert experiences. But
good idea.
The reason that it happened is we were waiting for Ride the Wind. I didn't want to miss it.
Oh, gotcha.
It had not happened yet. I'll be damned if I was going to miss it. So I had to do what I had to do.
Okay.
All right. So that's your teaser for next season.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Anyway, the song rocks. It's just a fun summer song. Roll the windows down, blast Ride the Wind. You're going to have a good time. Did you have any honorable mentions? Did you have anything that you thought were going to make the list?
No, I mean, the
DJ Jazzy Jeff was
I mean, a last minute honorable mention. Okay. No, I mean, there were some that I just felt not quite were, that memorable, but no, not that I can think of.
I had the one I had was, basically anything by this artist, but Party Hard. Andrew WK. It's a kick-ass. I mean, kick-ass is just a way to describe Andrew WK. Right. Right. The whole album is, I mean, it's like, there's like 5 songs with party in the title. Right. It's just a great, awesome summer song. And, you're about to get after it at the beach and have a few White Claws.
Yeah. Yeah. White Claw.
There's no nostalgia tied to that. It just sounds like a summer song to me.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so many of the 80s songs actually, I don't think of a lot of 80s songs that were like down tempo winter. You know what I mean?
That's
like
funny.
It was generally an up tempo
optimistic
theme. Yeah, exactly.
era.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And summer goes with optimism and, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder how much that is what we were into. Again, there's the whole sliding doors thing where, I mean, the Cure were around in the 80s and the Smiths were too, but we weren't listening to it then. And that's some
true.
pretty sad, mopey shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No. Anyway, I like our memories like they are. I have these
Sure.
happy memories for these summer songs.
Exactly.
Anyway, that's going to about wrap it up for today's episode. I will put a poll out there in Spotify, at least if you're listening to this on Spotify. What are some of your favorite songs? Or you can email us at contact@extendedplaypod.com. We'd love to hear what are some of your favorite summer songs are. I'll also put that call out in on social media. So follow us on social media, Extended Play Pod on almost all the social media sites. And tell a friend. Like, subscribe, please. We'd love to grow our extended family. And again, another programming note: we'll be taking a soft break for a little while, and but you'll get to hear it. Most of you will be hearing all new content, so
yeah,
you can look forward to that. But thanks for listening, and we'll check you next time.
All right, enjoy your summer.
See ya.